Are the Miami Dolphins on the verge of making a bold move before the trade deadline? With a disappointing 2-6 record, the question looms, will they buy or sell? Rumors are swirling about a potential trade for a key defensive player, and if they pull the trigger, it could change everything for this struggling squad. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what happens next, and remember to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Dolphins news. The clock is ticking down to the NFL trade deadline, and the Miami Dolphins find themselves at a crossroads. With their season hanging in the balance, could they be eyeing a crucial addition to their defense? Speculation is rife about a potential trade that could bring a game-changing player to Miami. Fans, this could be the turning point we've been waiting for. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a like to stay in the loop on every twist and turn for the Dolphins. Can the Miami Dolphins salvage their season with a last-minute trade? As the deadline approaches, whispers about a major acquisition are growing louder. With the team struggling at 2-6, it's now or never for the front office to make a move that could reshape the roster. Will they seize the opportunity to bolster their defense? You need to stay with us for all the details, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video for more Dolphins updates. Alright, Miami Dolphins fans, let's dive right into the chaos of the NFL trade deadline. As we sit here with a disappointing 2-6 record, it's tough to figure out what our beloved Dolphins will do. Are we buyers? Are we sellers? Honestly, it feels like we're stuck in the middle of a frustrating limbo. Now, it's important to note that trading for a player doesn't mean we're throwing in the towel on the season. No, we're not in a complete sell-off mode, but we're also not going all in either. If the Dolphins were to make a move, I could see us swapping a late-round pick for a solid edge rusher, a defensive tackle, or even a guard or center. The right terms could make this a smart play. Let's talk about who might be on the chopping block. Jeff Wilson, our running back, is buried in the depth chart right now. He could easily be a candidate for a trade. But here's the kicker, we've been down this road before. I mean, over the last decade, the Dolphins have made 9 trades at the deadline. We've seen some hits and misses, folks. Bringing in names like Chase Claypool and Bradley Chubb had promise, but we've also let go of players like Kenyon Drake and Jay Ajayi, who had their moments. Now, Coach Mike McDaniel was asked about our approach to this deadline, and he made it clear that he and Chris Grier have a strong belief in this team. They're focused on overcoming the challenges we face, and I respect that mindset. McDaniel knows Grier has to evaluate every potential deal, balancing short-term needs with long-term goals. But here's where it gets tricky. McDaniel hasn't had any real trade discussions to bring to him yet. So does that mean we stick with what we have? Let's not forget the names floating around as potential trade targets. Azeez Ojulari from the Giants could be a game-changer, and then there's Chase Young from the Saints. Imagine him in our defense. But I also want to address the elephant in the room. Calais Campbell is mentioned in trade talks, but let's be real, it's hard to see that happening. So, what do I think? Should we pull the trigger on a trade or stand pat? Honestly, I'm torn. Part of me wants to see the Dolphins make a smart move for the future, but another part worries about making an impulse buy that doesn't pay off. I want to believe in this team, but we're sitting at a 2-6 record, and the reality is that the playoffs are looking like a long shot. But here's where you come in, Dolphins fans. What do you think? Should we trade for that edge rusher? Should we deal Jeff Wilson? Or do you think we should hold our cards and play it safe? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. Let's get the conversation rolling in the comments below. And before I wrap this up, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, share it with your fellow Dolphins fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. And remember to activate that notification bell so you're always in the loop. We're in this together, Dolphins Nation. Let's hope for the best as we navigate this trade deadline. Until next time, keep your fins up.